Bro, it is so cold out here. My lips look purple. What's up guys, it's Ksune. I hope you've all been well. Today we're going to be going through something you guys have been asking for a while now, actually probably since the start of this channel. We are going to be going through my Motovlog setup and the settings that I use. Now, don't expect anything too crazy. I'm not going to go deep diving into any tech specs. We've already got enough of those on YouTube and you guys can just watch that, quite frankly. But what I will go through is the cameras I use, the microphones I use, how to mount the camera, how to connect the microphones, and my settings, of course. And any other general advice I can probably give you guys along the way. Just a heads up, everything I talk about will be in the description below, any links to the products. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, let's talk action cameras. So I am currently using the Insta360 Ace Pro 2. Now, this thing is beautiful. It does everything I needed to do. It is perfect. It records so nice at night, which is perfect for my night ride videos. It records up to like 8K and some ridiculous amount of FPS that I'll never even use. Now, the other two heavy hitters in its bracket are the GoPro Hero 13 and the DJI Action 5. Now, if you're gonna ask me which is the better out of the three, honestly, we're at that point in time now where all these cameras are that good, it's not gonna make a difference. So if you're struggling to make a decision on either of them, just go for any one of them because they're all gonna be really good. Now, what I will tell you is, if you're struggling with money or you don't wanna break the bank, you're just getting into this hobby, what I started with when I first started this channel, and for most of the videos on this channel, was this. This was the GoPro Hero 9. I picked that bad boy up off Marketplace for like some cheap amount, and that's what I use for most of the videos. It records at 4K. I was using like 24 FPS, and it looked great. It did the job. It just goes to show quality of creativity is always going to be more important than the quality of technology. Doesn't matter how good your technology is, guys. If your content isn't good in the first place, it's not going to resonate with anyone. So keep that in mind. Now I'll take you through my video settings. I'm currently recording with the Ace Pro 2, so I can't really show you on that, but I will cut to a video where I'm showing you the settings now. For my night settings, I record using 4K at 25 FPS with standard stabilization and HDR set to off. And for my manual settings, I use 1/50 shutter speed with my ISO set to 1600 max, exposure set to 0, white balance on 3200 Kelvin, sharpening set to low, and action view for that wide field of view. And for my day settings, it's pretty much the exact same thing except my ISO is set to 400 max and my white balance on auto. Keep in mind, I do use ND filters during the day. So if you aren't using an ND filter, you might want to change your shutter speed to something higher, like auto or 1/250 minimum. I will mention I do a whole lot of color correcting on my videos. I actually haven't told you guys this yet, but I do have a LUT Pack on my website. It's called the Ksune Night LUT Pack. So if you guys are interested in that, you can go ahead and purchase it, and you guys can also get the Ksune look. All right, how do we get these bad boys onto a helmet? So what you're gonna wanna do is get yourself one of these. I've got a bodgy one off Amazon. You can see it's not even flush on the helmet, but I needed it because I changed helmets and I didn't have anything else. But what you wanna do is go to chinmounts.com. They have every single chin mount that you can think of that's specifically for your helmet, and it's gonna fit perfectly flush on there. You're gonna wanna put it dead on the front, and then you put your action camera there and it records nice and perfectly straight. Mad. All right, now let's talk microphones. So I'm currently using the DJI Mic Mini. This thing is also awesome. It is so convenient, it records perfectly. I can put it anywhere I want. Inside my helmet, inside my backpack, underneath my windshield, on my shirt, has a magnet. And it's perfect for what I need. I can vlog with it, I can take it out of my helmet, I can vlog like I'm doing now, which is why I bought it. The audio is crystal clear. I will say one thing, if you're gonna connect it, don't use the Bluetooth, use a transmitter. These wireless mics come with a transmitter and receiver. Use that, because it's way better than the Bluetooth. But yeah, it's perfect. If you don't have that kind of money though, and you don't necessarily need it, one of these will be just as good. So go with this one first. This is what I used for a lot of my videos as well. This is the Purple Panda. It's a lav mic, connects straight into your action camera, and this goes into your helmet, into the front, and it sounds great. And if that doesn't tickle your fancy, you have absolutely no money, you might have one of these laying around. And this is what I started off with. This is what I had laying around at home. I don't know if you can notice, but it's one of those old iPhone earphones, just without the earbud part. I just cut those off, has a microphone there. What I normally do is I sound treat it with a bit of that, where is it? A bit of this stuff also goes into your action camera, and this records just as good. I'm telling you, out of those three, side by side, you're not even gonna notice which one is which. They all sound so good. So if you haven't got a lot of money, don't stress, get yourself one of those. If you like later down the track, if you want a wireless mic like this, you can buy one of those. If you're really desperate, like the cameras these days, like I know this one, for instance, Insta360 Ace Pro 2, it has really good wind suppression. So if you have nothing else, you can use that. And I've used it before, it's pretty good. Now you're thinking, how do you connect these? So this is pretty self-explanatory. There's no wires or anything like that. I'd have my camera there and I'd have my microphone inside the helmet. I'd normally put the magnet behind here and the microphone there, because that's what I have. You can't see the magnet here, but it's underneath my shirt. You put the magnet here and the microphone there, works good. It's sound treated, so there's no wind really getting to the microphone, and it sounds perfect. Though, if you're using something like this, a lav mic, it's a little different. What I do is I sticky tape the microphone right at the front, right near in front of your chin. So if you want to talk, you can hear you. It's sound treated, so the wind's not getting to it. And it's normally long, so I'll tie it up, I'll sticky tape it, and I'll put like the wires inside the cheek pad. I'd hide it, and this end part, it'd come outside and connect straight into the action camera. And that's how I connect it, and it'll be perfect. Everything you need. That's all I got for you. That's it. That is everything. That's my Motovlog setup. Those are my settings. Take it as you will and go and create. What I will leave you with is a piece of advice. When I first started creating YouTube videos, I was kind of just doing what everyone else was doing, you know, like your clickbaity titles and your clickbaity thumbnails. And it wasn't really until I started making something that resonated with me did the channel take off. And that's when the Come Ride With Me videos were born. I said to myself, I always want to make something that I like. And lo and behold, that's what resonated with all of you, and that's what took the channel into the stratosphere. So that's all I can say. Try be unique. I see you guys making some videos similar, and I just say, make something maybe that you guys want to create yourselves, and you never know, it might resonate with a whole bunch of people. Other than that, I really want to start doing a bit more vlogs like this, talking to you guys. I had this idea of like nighttime vlogs where I'd go to different foodieries and try different food and talk to you guys, like kind of like a ride and eat, come ride and eat with me. So let me know what you think of that. I do read a lot of you guys' comments as well, and I know you guys struggle, a lot of you guys struggle with mental health, so hoping I can touch on that in some of these videos as well. And don't worry, the normal night ride videos will still stay with the music and the pure raw sound videos. They'll still be here, and yeah, got a lot planned. I also want to make some new merch, so keep an eye out for that. Anyways, I love you guys. Hope you guys have been safe, keeping well, keeping warm. If you're here in Australia, if you're overseas, hope you're keeping cool. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.